All right, we'll see if that holds up, but all right, let's get this unbox done. All right, and this is I'm guessing this is 50 chain or it's 420. Not really sure, but we don't need that at this moment in time. Got there another chain. It's not telling me which chain it is, but it's either 420 or 50. And this is what we're really want right here. Now, instead of using the actual, what is all this? Okay, this is the 420 sprocket, I believe. 1 second here, let me grab the torque converter thing. Oh. So, bought the 30 series, and I'm gonna keep using the 30 series. I'm not sure if it's the same one I bought. I'm not really certain of that, but we will see when we crack this open. Got some parts here. I got this beautiful thing. Got our belt. And we have our hardware for it. And clutch cover. Now, I'm probably going to end up using this. I'm actually probably going to put this on to try to minimize as much mud going on it as possible. So I am definitely going to use this. Alright, that's all we needed out of that. Now let's just start taking all this out of the bag. Now I'm noticing I don't think it actually came with a clutch. Oh, it might have in there. Now that I'm thinking about it, it just might have in this little box. That'd be so weird though, no way. I'm hoping this is right. Yeah, 1-inch bore, but that is a tiny ass little one. See, now let me pull this out of here for you guys. Notice the difference. They are both 1-inch bore, but yeah, we're not going to be using this one. I'm afraid that'll shred the belt, or not shred it, but just not. It's not enough. I don't know. I feel like I'll burn it out before I even get the chance. But yes. Cool. Let me get the hardware, get all this stuff out of the bags. I'm not going to cut the video. You guys are going to have to just watch this. So there ain't no bullshit going on behind the camera. I don't really know what I mean by that, but you know. Oh. Alright, whatever. And then, where did all that hardware go? No, I just had it, and now I don't have it. So, that's fun. Oh, I'll put it over here on this side. Alright. So let's just get this mounted up. Now this already comes with a sprocket in here, and I'm not sure if that's 420 or not. It'd probably be a good idea to figure that out before I go and put it all together, and then I'm still going to have to pull it all back apart. Oh. Awesome. A whole bunch of shit. I've been really struggling to get this build done. My shoulder is torn in half at the moment. I have a torn rotator cuff, not really torn in half, but you know what I mean. My rotator cuff is fucked up, and alright, this is the chain I will be, this is the right sprocket if I am correct. Yes. Alright, that is correct. Alright. So we are going to start mounting this thing up. And I'm guessing all of this is for the clutch. And these should be the mounting bolts. Alright. It's just 4 bolts and a long bolt to go into there. Now let's get this going. Now I'm gonna guess this one goes in right here. Alright, and then this next one. Alright. Now, the wheel sit flush, we're cool, we're good. Now, where is that next bolt hole going at? Guessing right here, nope. We'll be going in this one. Right now we're just screwing the plate to the actual motor, and there is several mounting points for this, so it's probably adaptable to most, probably any situation you got going on. Oh, I didn't feel like it screwed in very good. I don't like the way this one is screwing in. It's screwing in like shit. I don't want it to cross thread either. Fuck it, we'll just have to run it. Yeah, let's get this all done up. Now I am gonna have to move you guys, so let's do a rerun on this. All right, and we're back. Try to get the correct tools. Torque spec. The torque spec is good and tight, you know. Now it is rubbing on the oil filter. I don't think it'll be much of an issue, but we will see. I also got to tighten this thing up. Got to get the right size for that one too. Let's see here. Trying to pick you guys up. I'm gonna move you real quick. Now I'm guessing it is probably a 22. If I had to guess right. It is not a 22. It is in fact larger. 24. Still not big enough. Alright. We're gonna run it with the. Okay. It's probably 1 inch. Yeah, I should have thought about that since it's a fucking. Well, no. Not really sure. Whatever. We got it. We got the right size. We're not gonna worry about that right now. Alright. Right now we're just tightening up this. It's loose. This nut's loose, so we're just gonna get that on there nice and tight. Alright. That fucker should be on there nice and tight. No play in it. Now we need to stick this on there. Well, let's see what we got to do here first. First of all, we're going to need a spacer. should slide right over. Nice. Nice, nice. And all this, I don't think it matters too much. Now, this, I'm not sure which side this one goes on. I might have to check the manual maybe. Or maybe it goes here. Or drop it. That works too. Oh. Alright. Stick that on there. Should line up with the key to go in eventually. Alright. That is nowhere near where we need to be, so let's just see if we can throw that back on there. Now that is fine, but it does hit. So that ain't gonna work either. So let me see here. I'd hate to have to use this one. I really don't want to. Oh. I need to find a pair of dikes real quick to cut this. Oh, gotta love it. You gotta love it. And it's currently really shitty out right now. Alright. Yeah, that was definitely supposed to happen. Oh. Alright, so let's see here. Now that's looking pretty goddamn lined up right there, actually. I don't even think we'll need the spacer. That's looking pretty good to me, actually. Is this? No way, that does not go there. Yeah, because if I put this spacer in there, that ain't gonna do great. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm just gonna have to run that. We'll see how that goes. I also gotta take this exhaust off, and I'm gonna have to make my own exhaust, so that's gonna be fun also. I should probably put the belt on. Did it come with a belt? I don't see why it wouldn't come with a belt. It did. It did come with a belt. Let's see here. Throw this thing on. Oh yeah, she's fucking tight. Great. All right. All right. Let's throw that on there. Belt is on. I'm gonna do this keyway shaft here. Okay, cool. Now, if I had to guess, this is going to go into this. And they gave us a bunch of different sizes for our application. Now, if I had to guess, it probably should just go like this. Damn, I'm going to need a longer bolt. Alright. Do not think I needed much longer than that, but that ain't even the right size hole for the bore. Now that one. Okay, so they're just not giving right bolts anymore, or what? Don't tell me I'm gonna have to find my own damn bolts to make this work. What do we got here? Key, sprocket. Okay, neat. This is fucking great. This is great. So none of these are the right, none of these are the right size for that. Let me just dump all these out. Any of these a different size? Not a chance. All right. Well, I'm gonna get back to you guys when I find a bolt that can fit this 1-inch shaft. So, sorry about that. All right, we're back, and I just got the clutch cover, or just got the torque converter all put together. I had to make my own, not really make my own, I just had to throw washers in right here because these would not work. The bolt was way too big to even fit through. So I was just gonna drill it out, but we'll see how this works first. But yeah, it should work just fine. We'll see. Now we're gonna hop on to taking the exhaust off. We'll see how this goes. All right, YouTube, so I just got the exhaust off. So I'm gonna cut the necks off of these, both side necks. Then I'm gonna weld them to this pipe. And then we'll just have an exhaust that comes straight out. It might sound like a bubble blower, I'm not really sure yet. But I'll be doing all that when I get everything together and I get all my stuff in, which is my jack shaft to run the chain to the rear end of that. So thanks for watching, and we'll be back with another one as soon as my parts come in. Deuces.